Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NBA Legend Basketball Celebrity Game 2024.
Welcome back to Basket Live.
Basket Live Bapak kau. Kita mau berangkat ke lapangan basket. Karena hari ini gue menjadi orang pertama dari Indonesia yang akan bermain di NBA Celebrity Game. Jadi apalagi namanya? Kita ya udahlah. Meluncur.
Oh boleh ngomong.
NBA Legend Celebrity Game. Mainnya sama ini nih.
Sama siapa itu bang?
Ada Stephen Marbury, T-Mac, Tony Parker, Damasen Korchin, Contino Mobley, Ray Allen, Tony Parker, Rossi sila lahir. Oh, 안녕하세요.
Selamat datang. Annyeonghaseyo. Yoniso wasoso.
Hai. Kita udah sampai ke lapangan. Tahu lapangan apa nih? Serius banget kayaknya, kayak NBA gitu cuy. Nanti gue jalan di lorong di foto-foto.
Pakai celana apa ya?
Ini kayaknya pemain-pemain basket nih, woi bro. Basketball. Foto.
Nggak ada yang mau.
I think you'll just go in first and then everyone will come out.
Nanti gue jalan di lorong di foto-foto.
Halo.
Oh, this is my.
Yes, this is your locker.
Yoi.
Margo 22 bang.
Sumargo.
Wih.
Wih.
Margo 22. Ini siapa nih bang?
Coyong 4. Coyong 4.
Bilang.
Gue gak ada yang gue kenal.
Coach.
Oh,
Coach.
Yeah.
Yes.
So ready to go?
Don't play me.
Oh, start.
I'm too old for it.
Nggak mau main malah dia.
Pick up younger than me. Smargo.
Sunny.
Sunny.
How you doing?
I'm good. Where you from?
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Basketball pro.
Me? No. Actor.
Actor.
I used to play basketball.
Same.
I used to play ball though.
Kita jijibin dulu lapangan NBA nih. Kayak mana nih?
Sikat nih.
Serius-serius amat sih main basket. Lapangannya ini akrilik cuy.
Akrilik bang.
Iya.
Nyala-nyala gitu.
Rumah lu giniin dong.
Iya. Mahal ini.
Ya nggak apa-apa, lu kan orang ada. Asik. Gimana bang lapangannya bang? Lu apain begitu?
Apaan tuh?
Woi.
Where you from? Bangkok, Thailand. We're just having fun, right? I will not go home until I make this. Mr. Tony. No. Over there.
Ngajarin.
You're going there. No. You're supposed to bring there.
Yeah, see.
Oh! Who is going to make this shot?
Oh boy.
Yeah! Contino Mobley is in the house, baby. Come on, let's go! Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. Game over. Good job.
He's in the house! Let's go. Wah, gila rame banget. Yang nonton ada 2 juta orang cuy.
Waduh, 2 juta.
Tapi emang beda sih. Jadi secara kemasan tuh emang beda banget. Di sini emang mereka ngemasnya emang udah pakar sih. Tolak ukur lah untuk Indonesia punya liga sendiri. Gimana mereka bisa jadi ini nih sebagai kiblat sih. Kalian lihat bagaimana show-nya dibangun, terus vibes-nya dibangun, terus orang-orang yang datang, terus dikasih lampu-lampu, permainan cahaya. That was really amazing. Kita sekarang mau tanding. Jadi tim Fire lawan tim Ice.
Oke. Abang tim apa nih?
Fire nih ada Stephen Marbury, ada DeMarcus Cousins, sama ada Tracy McGrady.
Ya.
Sebelah sono ada Ray Allen, sama Tony Parker, sama satu lagi Contino Mobley. Hai Indonesia. Sehat.
What's up Indonesia? What's happening?
Elang loncat.
Apaan tuh?
Yang listrik loncat.
Hancur bro. Masa pemain 7 menit tuh?
7 menit.
Khusus untuk semua NBA fans di Indonesia lagi ada potongan nih 35% kalau kamu join di NBA League Pass. Jadi download dan cek sekarang hanya di aplikasi NBA.
Nah, pebasket kita go to internasional.
Kita mau ini dulu, mau main dulu sama pemain-pemain B, mau ngetes pinter nggak dia. Hari ini kita uji dulu otaknya. Ada nggak isinya? Yuk, kita mau ketemu beberapa pemain NBA legend yang dulu main di era gua.
Asik.
Jadi waktu itu mereka kan jadi legend di NBA, gue jadi legend di IBL.
Asik.
Gue nonton mereka nggak nonton gua. Jadi kita harus kasih tahu ya siapa gua.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hello, Mr. Tony.
Hi everybody. How you doing?
Thank you for your time. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for coming. This is our Tony Parker. They call you TP, am I right? Yes. This is a very short question, very simple question.
Okay.
Why do you choose number 9 as your jersey?
I always liked that number. Growing up in France, I played soccer, and I was wearing number 9.
Yeah.
And then I saw Michael Jordan play in the Olympics, and he was my favorite player, my idol, and he played with number 9. So I kept number 9.
So you kept number 9 from high school until
My whole career. Yeah.
the whole of your career. Okay, we know that in France a lot of people playing soccer, not really people playing basketball. Am I right at the time?
At the time, yeah. But even now, soccer is the number 1 sport.
Yeah.
Even if basketball now is more popular. But at the time, yeah, and it was kind of tough. You know, it was no Europeans. You know, like it was kind of tough to go in the NBA. It's very different now.
But why do you choose as a basketball player? Why not continue as a soccer player?
Because my dad was a basketball player, so I loved basketball. And when I saw Michael Jordan play in the finals, you know, against Magic in '91, I wanted to play basketball.
So Jordan is your inspiration.
Yeah, for sure, he was my inspiration, my idol. He's definitely the reason why I wanted to play basketball.
Okay, so when you were young, you're playing basketball. You never knew that you're going to NBA. Am I right at the time?
At the time, yeah, my dream was to go to the NBA.
Yeah,
of
your
course.
dream.
Yeah.
So not every basketball player having that dream to become their part of their journey, but you are become of it.
Yeah, but for me, it was not another option. You know, I wanted to go to the NBA. It was my dream to become the first European point guard to make it in the NBA.
Okay, so first year you're in NBA. What do you feel at that time?
When I first arrived?
Yeah, first arrived.
When I first arrived, yeah, a lot of pressure. Wanted to earn the respect of the Americans. You know, the Americans at the time, you know, didn't have a lot of respect, you know, for the Europeans, and so I knew because my dad was American. You know, they're very, you know, arrogant, and they think they're the best at basketball. It's their sport, you know. So I wanted to show them that I can play.
Do you feel underestimated at the time?
I didn't even feel like that because at the time, you know, I was the one who had to prove everything.
Okay. What year do you feel very struggle when you're playing as your career?
The whole career.
The whole career?
Yeah, the whole career. When I first arrived, and
Yeah.
I was a starter after 5 games, and then my second season we win an NBA championship, and then we win in 05, win in 07, so we win 3 championships in 5 years, and then wanted to become an all-star, you know, so it was a whole process, you know, every year I got better and better and better and better.
Okay.
And with the Spurs, we were good for a long time.
Okay, so we're talking at the time you're playing with a lot of big name, yeah. There's Tim Duncan. Can you imagine if you don't have Tim Duncan at your team that time? Are you going to have that 4 championship?
No, not at all. He was a franchise player. He was you know, our best player, and Timmy was unbelievable. But to win, you need everything. You need obviously the superstars, but then you need the role players. You need a good coach. You know, it's a lot of stuff that had to go into winning a championship.
Yeah.
So
So
Timmy can't win by himself too.
I do really agree with that because we're playing as a team, and you bring your team very, very perfect at that time for me. And what I want to know about, how do you define who you are as Tony Parker the whole of your career? Now you already. How you
I want
define?
people. Yeah, I want people to remember I was a winner. I was a winner. I wanted to win, and with the Spurs, you know, that's what our thing. You know, to be consistent. You know, every year, and try to win championships and be competitive every year.
Yeah, even though now you're not playing anymore.
Now that I'm not playing anymore, I still want to win. You know, I own a basketball team in France. We won 4 championships, you know, in France with my men's team. We won championships with my women's team. Like, it's a mentality, you know, it's a culture that you cultivate all the time to try to win.
Okay, as a coach now, we want you to choose 5 players all of the time that you're going to be, this is my best player. 5 players.
Top 5 all time at the point guard, Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry.
At the 2, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
At the 3, Kobe Bryant.
Hey, I like that.
And then LeBron James.
LeBron James.
And then Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. And you're become the coach.
Yeah. I'm the coach, I guess.
Nice. Okay, this is a very simple challenge from Indonesia. So I'm going to say the word, then you need to spell based on what you hear. Okay. Membaca.
Membaca. Membaca. M-U-M-B-A-C-H-A.
Okay. Ooh. Wrong.
I'm sure I was wrong.
Okay, next. Bola basket.
Bola basket.
Bola basket.
Bola basket. Bola basket. B-O-L-A.
Nice.
Bola basket. B-A-S-K-K-E-T.
Yay! That's really great. Thank you so much.
Good,
Yeah.
that was not good.
That's good. That's good. That's correct. That's correct.
Last time you like, yeah.
That's correct.
So I was not sure.
Okay. To close this interview, we want you to do what you call gombal? Flirt to all the fans Indonesia.
So what you want me to do?
Aku tanpamu bagaikan ambulans tanpa ui-ui.
That's a long word.
Yes, aku.
Repeat after
Yeah, repeat after me.
Okay.
You call.
Look here.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Aku tanpamu
tanpamu
bagaikan
ambulans
tanpa ui-ui.
Ui.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much, Tony Parker.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I want to give Mr. Parker. We call you Kang Parker. We have this sarung. Sarung, this is very traditional from Indonesia. Yes, this is a souvenir from us, yeah. Sarung. Thank you so much, yeah. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bang Ray, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much for your time. I'm one of the best player in Indonesia.
One of them?
I think.
Is that true, y'all? Y'all hear it? Is that true? Is this one of the
Not
best?
one of. I think the best, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Same like you. First question that I wanna ask. I saw your journey as a basketball player. I see the way you struggle and everything. I want to know what is in your mind about yourself through all of your journey, and then you become somebody that we call the shooter.
Well, it's interesting because when you're young and you're trying to succeed, like there's a struggle that's in front of you every single day.
Yeah.
You're trying to figure out. You know the people who are good out there. You know the best players, and you're always trying to make a name for yourself. So there was never a point in my life where I felt like I was great or I felt like I made it somewhere. Even being drafted in the NBA, you get drafted And it's the scariest feeling in the world.
Really?
As much as you're excited, it's scary because now the real work begins. You don't just get drafted and all of a sudden it's an eternal party now. You just kind of living on easy street. Now you got to prove that the team that picked you was correct.
So a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you feel, but I don't even think it's pressure. It's just about the desire to want to now go to work and start to kind of learn what you don't know. Because basketball, everything that I did up to that point has gotten me here, but it's not good enough to get me to the next level. You know, if I stay where I am, and that's kind of like life, it's not the strongest or smartest that survive, it's the ones most willing to adapt. And so in all these situations, I had to figure out, like, I'm on a new team, I'm around guys that have been playing in the NBA for decades, and now they're looking at me like, who do I think I am? And I had to, it wasn't this leading the way, it was my showing up every day and just kind of learning and just, you know, keeping my mouth quiet and just my ears open, listening and paying attention. And I think, I always say, I don't say it, but I heard it somewhere. The quote is, this is why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You listen more than you talk. And so when you're young and you're trying to come up, you got to listen, you got to pay attention, you know, take in all the things that you can, and always know that if you don't continue to improve, then you get worse. Yeah. You know, so that was always, you know, my philosophy, to continue to work hard and continue to fight, you know, and always feel like you have to prove something. And as long as I played, I didn't ever not feel that way until I retired. Wow. You know, so it's a constant a struggle or grind that you're dealing with. You know, always trying to work on something or improve something in what you do.
Yeah. So among all of your journey, there must be a position which you feel very depressed. You need to struggle more. I mean, you play, I think, 4 clubs before. I mean, Milwaukee Bucks, Seattle Supersonic, and then you moved to Miami Heat, and then last time is Boston.
No, Boston and then Miami.
Yeah, okay. So, from among all of these clubs that you ever play, which club that you feel, I'm very struggle here?
Never, nowhere.
Nowhere.
You know, the struggle, it presents itself differently. Like, it's not a struggle where you can't find a way.
Yeah.
It's a struggle of, you know, the team is not doing as well, and you're trying to bring everybody together and trying to, you know, sometimes the coach isn't, you don't see eye to eye with the coach or the general manager. So there's always those internal struggles that you have to figure out, and how to kind of make deals, you know, trying to get the players to be on the same page. I won 2 championships, one in Boston, one in Miami. And those 2 years were the years, and I'd say 3 years in Boston and 2 years in Miami, that I saw, you know, guys that really attacked the grind of the NBA, and really their energy and their attitude and their effort showed that they wanted to win championships.
Yeah, we saw that also.
Yeah, and so I had other good teams that I played on and I enjoyed being on, but there's a sacrifice, there's a struggle, and there's a level of focus that has to happen, and a void of distraction that takes place on those teams that we won the championship. In those 2 years that I won, those were hardest. Yeah. You know, because you have such high expectations, so every little setback, every loss, every practice, you're always trying to figure out how to get it right. Yeah. And doesn't mean you're going to win games, you know, but you always give yourself the best chance possible.
Yeah, I can see that in yourself. I mean, like, I'm one of your big fans. I mean, yeah, you're not really trash talk and something, but you do very well on the court, and I can see. But not a lot of people nowadays are what we call Gen Z right now really knows about your history back at that, because what we know about you break the record of 3-point shot in NBA. They call you one of the legend all of the time, but we want to know what can inspire about yourself to a lot of players right now, because right now I can see a lot of players, especially from Indonesia, they're too fashionable. You get my point. They're too fashionable. They're not really have that kind of guts we call the mentality. So what they have to do to earn that?
So there's a saying, fatigue makes cowards of us all. So we like to pride ourselves as basketball players as the greatest conditioned athletes. And I will give football, internationally, even the leg up. But far as basketball, there's so many things you have to do, from running to jumping, going up, playing vertical, and then shooting, hand-eye coordination. There's so many things that are part of being successful, it's one thing to be successful, good, then successful, then great, so to gain that edge, you always have to be thinking about doing what other people aren't doing. And so one of the things that I did, I started at 12 years old as a runner. Ran cross country.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So every day
I never knew that.
Yeah. Every day I ran 3.1 miles.
Wow.
So that sustainability long term, it gave me something that other players didn't have. I could last. Throughout 4 quarters, I was always there, ready. My body was strong. My legs were strong, and I was able to just kind of withstand my opponents, at all times. So I knew anytime I trained, it was a mindset to do what others weren't willing to do. Run as hard as you can, run harder in practice, run harder after practice, do all those small things. I know a lot of guys show up for practice and they practice, pretty hard, but everybody's at practice. I was trying to figure out what everybody wasn't willing to do and do more, because once I stepped on the court, I wanted to look and feel different.
Ya, jadi nanti saya jelasin ya. Okay, this is a very simple question. This is 2 minutes. Indonesia question. So we call bubur diaduk atau nggak diaduk. So there's a porridge in Indonesia. There's several people, they like to do what do you call it? Mix it. And eat it. Others, they don't like to mix it, they just eat it. So which one do you prefer, diaduk or nggak diaduk?
Oh yeah, I mix it. I like to eat. I like the, like in my food, I like everything, like when you're eating, I like all the taste to explode in your mouth. So yeah.
So you say diaduk.
Diaduk.
Okay, maybe some say hi to Indonesia people, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Say I'm the best player in Indonesia.
This right here, everybody in Indonesia, I just want you to know, this man right here, I checked out his shoes, I checked out his drip. Definitely the most fashionable person and basketball player coming out of Indonesia. So watch out for this guy. He's tough.
Yeah! See, what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Thank you so much for the conversation. Really nice to have you with you. So basically, I have a lot of YouTube. I have basketball YouTube and so on. So I'm going to make a very short interview with you, because a lot of people in Indonesia want to ask you, why do you choose number 1 as your jersey?
Well, my idol in basketball played for the Magic, and he wore number 1, and that was Penny Hardaway.
Oh, Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, so that's why I wore number 1 in my career.
I see.
I became a fan of his when he was at Michigan State. He wore number 25, and then because I'm a Central Florida guy and Orlando is right there, yeah.
So Orlando is one of your dream to play there, or is just because of the draft?
No, it was my dream to play home for the Magic.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up 30 miles away from Orlando. So I think I was in middle school when Orlando Magic came to Orlando. Became a fan. And, every summer I used to drive by the arena to go to Orlando to play AAU basketball.
Okay.
And I always told my mom when we drive by that I was going to be playing in that arena one day.
Okay, so now you already retired, become one of the legend. A lot of people knows when back at that time you were one of the greatest player who ever been that we watch. Amazing, a lot of dunk. I mean, I hear that you score 13 points in 35 seconds. Am I right? Mm-hmm. How do you feel at the time?
It's
35 seconds.
It's one of those games, man, where your will just takes over, and I think when you prepare yourself and you put as much work that I put in off season, it's just a manifestation of what happens throughout the season. You know what I mean? And the basketball gods blessed me that night.
Okay, so what is your best moment back at the time when you still playing? I mean, one of your best game at the time that you remember?
I wouldn't say a game. I think my best
year?
I would say my best moment is probably when we had 22-game win streak with the Rockets.
Oh yeah.
That was a really fun and exciting time. Because we didn't win a championship, but it almost felt like what a championship team would almost feel like when everything is just clicking on all cylinders. Everyone knows their role. I mean, everyone is playing great basketball. Even when you have a bad game in terms of offensively, defensively, you still find a way to win games, right? We lost Yao in probably game number 12, I think, and we ended up, going on a run after that. So that was a great moment in my career.
Okay, so there is a very simple question for my audience. There is a rumor that you should have won the 2003 MVP.
Yeah.
But Tim Duncan was. How do you feel about that?
No, I felt like I had a stronger case.
Yes.
That year.
Yes.
I felt like if Tim Duncan, you take him off the San Antonio Spurs at that time, I think they still a playoff team. You take me off of the Orlando Magic team in 2003, we are a lottery.
We
team.
agree with that.
No question. And I ended up getting we made the playoffs. I averaged 32 points that year, led the league in scoring. My efficiency for that year was like one of the best in NBA history at the time. So, criteria for MVP changes all the time. But I felt like that should have, even though we were 8th seed, so what? Most valuable player.
I got your point.
Felt like I was most valuable.
It happened to me either.
I felt like I was most valuable to my team than Tim Duncan was to his team.
But back at the time, I was supposed to say you deserve more because, like you say, if you put out Tim Duncan from Spurs, I think they're still going to the playoff.
Yes.
Okay, siapa yang setuju ya? Nggak ada yang tahu ya setuju. Okay, this is the last question. I don't know that. I hear this is about Kobe Bryant ya. I hear that Kobe, rest in peace, spread a rumor that you lost 11-2 in one-on-one with him. Is that true?
Yeah, Kobe told two different stories. He said I lost to him 11-2, then he said 11-4. So we didn't know what the truth was.
But is it really happen?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Don't recall what he was talking about. He gave two different scores, right? Two different scores. He didn't know where we played at. So I'm like, yo, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop.
Okay, so who is the most rival for you back at the time when you still playing? Rival.
I mean, you got to go with Kobe, man.
Kobe, yeah.
Kobe is just the ultimate competitor. That it doesn't get any better, any greater, any vicious of a competitor than Kobe.
Yeah, we do agree with that. I mean, Kobe bring everyone to another level of play. Yeah. So, after your career, do you have any disappointment or expectation that you?
No, man, because where I'm at in life right now is a one to sit and smile, have a smile on my face every day and enjoy life.
I
So
appreciate that.
no regrets.
All right. Last but not least, what do you want people to remember you, to see you?
To see me?
Yeah,
they
it's,
have
all of
to.
your career.
I think because you don't know me and you look at it through a lens, make your own assessment. I think I have some good content out there, so it judges for me to be a great character dude.
Yeah. All right. Okay. One sentence to all of the people in Indonesia. You can look at the camera. You just need to say,
Ini, oi, lagi santai kawan.
"Oi, lagi santai kawan."
Oi.
Okay.
Oi.
Alright.
No. Say it again.
Oi, lagi santai kawan.
Langi.
Lagi santai
Langi
kawan.
santai.
Kawan.
Langi santai kawai.
Kawan.
Kawai.
Kawan. It
Oi,
means
langi santai
let's
kawai.
be chill.
Oi, langi santai kawai.
Oi, lagi santai kawan.
Oi, langi santai kawai.
Hey!
I don't know what the hell I said, but
Fast learner.